So this is look number 3 using Cherry Tart from LA Colors and Dollar Tree, and we're going to find out if Cherry Tart is the cherry on top or a flop. Stay tuned. I'm putting Be Pure primer on. Oh my goodness, I could not remember anything if I tried. I have the memory of a mouse. I'm sure they even have better memories than me. Next, I'm putting on the Malani eyeshadow primer, then the Milk Mascara in Rise. And while I'm waiting for my mascara to dry, I'm going to put on e.l.f.'s Brow Lift. Then I'm adding Quo's pencil in Pewter and Ioni's eyeliner in Black. So now that the eyes are prepped and ready to go, I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to place it all over the lid and into the crease. This Milk mascara is flaking all over the place, just so you know. I do not recommend Milk Rise mascara. May have just been an old tube, I don't know. Next, I'm putting this shade right here. It's a shimmery brown or a satin brown all over the lid, or the lash line, sorry. Ooh, it's a little lighter than I thought it would be, but that's okay. It'll be fine. I've never used this eyeshadow palette before. This is my first time. I was skeptical, like the rest of us, of whether Dollar Tree makeup was worth the money. I mean, they're $1.75, but still, you don't want to buy something and it doesn't work. You want it to work. I'm not sure why they called this quad Cherry Tart. I don't see anything cherry about it. Next, I'm taking this shade right here. It's a matte brown, and I'm just going to place that on the lid and up to connect this shade here. Just to give a little more depth and a little more fun and different look. And it's okay to put a shimmery color on your lash line. There are no rules. Next, we're taking this one here, and I'm just going to place that right over top of what I just did and into the inner corner. And up into the divot. I really do not need to put my brush in hard. These just, they act like high end. I should have named this series something else because they really are a steal. I can't. I don't know what to say. They're amazing. Gonna take that down to halfway to my eye. into the divot again. On the other eye as well, taking it down. I can see right here needs help, so I'm going to just help her out. I'm going to take the same color I used along the lash line, and I'm going to put it on the outer bottom lash line. I highly recommend going and getting these quads. You just repackage them in the way high-end packaging is, and you wouldn't know the difference, honestly. So extremely happy with these. I'm just adding more. I want this color to be a little bit more lighter for my skin tone, but I can still make it work, which is exciting. Beautiful. You cannot complain. Then I'm just going to take this shade right here, and I'm just going to put it right in between the shimmer and the darker one. So this step is optional. It is Dollar Tree also, though. I am putting the Cosmic Colors into right there, just to, as I always say, bring it forward. And it just creates the shape I want. And it's subtle. So that is the look. You can keep it like that. You can add eyeliner, waterline, false lashes, false mascara. I will say this packaging broke. I dropped it and it broke, so there you go. But you can drop your high-end stuff and it can break too. Just saying. So I'm going to go off camera and do my eyeliner and my waterline, and I'll be right back. So my eyes are done. I had to open up Maybelline's Colossal in Glam Black because my beloved Dior just died. Rest in peace, baby. I may buy you again. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to put on my e.l.f. Soft Glam foundation. I've got primer on, as you saw. And I'm just going to do that. I should just have this as a bonus review. It's thick. It's very thick. I have some thoughts. I think oily skin girls would love this. I don't think dry skin girls would love this. See, it's very hard to move around, and I have normal skin. I have moisturizer or my sunscreens underneath it. I'm avoiding here because avoid there. If you have any sort of crow's feet, avoid, avoid, avoid. I'm not even kidding. Oh, I might need more. It is the color. I don't like it at first. It does oxidize and it does blend in to the skin. It did get more beautiful as the day went on. So if you have that problem with other foundations, then you might want to make sure your foundation is on a few hours before you have an event, because it starts to look skin-like then. It doesn't start out skin-like. This looks like a mask. It's awful. I've been saying throughout my videos that I dislike this, and I do dislike it in the beginning. I don't like how it applies. It goes into crow's feet. It's thick, really, really thick. There's so thick. It's like putting paste and trying to move it around. Unless your skin has some slip to it, this is going to be really, really hard for you. But like I said, after a few hours, it settles in and it looks beautiful. So I have to take off a point for the texture. I have to take off a point for it going into fine lines, even these ones up here really badly. I'm taking off a point for it looking mask-like for the first few hours. And it's more of a rock chick look, not a soft glam chick look. So I am going to give, even though I only took off 4 stars, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Buyer beware. That's all I can say. Or maybe I'm just applying it wrong. That could be. I've been using the same foundation for 35 years. I do try other ones thinking they can replace her, but oh, and this does have a slight soft glow to it as well. I think I added the perfect amount today, huh? I still give it a 5. There's my e.l.f. Soft Glam review for you. I've been wearing it for 6 days now, and my opinion has not changed. I wore it under the e.l.f. Halo Glow yesterday. I didn't like it, so these aren't a match, but the Halo Glow and the Maybelline are definite soulmates, so there's that. I'm just going to finish up the rest of my face and I'll be back. So I'm back. This is the finished look. On my lips is Cyberworld by MAC and Stila's Patina. It was just next on the roster, so I used it. So is Cherry Tart LA Colors Quad the cherry on top or a flop? It's the cherry on top.